welcome back, everyone. Now, obviously you wouldn't be able to tell it from looking outside, spring is knocking on our door. Wesley already told us that, according to the meteorologist, spring is here. Well, this morning we've got Dorothy Crabb joining us because, Dorothy, I love to put up wreaths. However, my Christmas wreath is starting to look a little raggedy, and the neighbors are starting to look like, that wreath really needs to come down. If a person wants to make their own wreath, what's the best way to get started for spring?
Well, Michael's has everything you need.
Okay.
We've got our wreaths.
Okay.
And we've got our flowers.
All right.
And we also have the glue pots and the cutters so that you're all set and ready to go.
Okay, so I have to ask. Now, this is what they call the grapevine wreath?
This is a grapevine wreath.
That's how good I am.
This is just your basic grapevine wreath. This is an 18-inch. Okay. Michael sells a smaller version. There's a larger version. Depends where you want to put it. You want to put it on your front door, you might hang this. You want to put it on the front of your house, you might want the 24-inch.
Okay, so now if you're working with this, all right, do you use wire? Do you use glue? What do you use to put all your decorations
You
on?
can use the hot glue. Okay. I like the hot glue.
You like the hot glue?
You can use wire if you want to add something else to it. Say you're making something for winter.
Right.
We're not. But if you wanted to maybe wire on a pine cone or something, or a ribbon, or if you wanted to put a bow on, that you can put on with a wire, or you can even use like a chenille stick or something that you'd put on after. And you can put that, any color, kind of add to your decor.
Right. Now, I noticed that here, now there's a couple of different kinds. I want to pull this one over real quick because like this one is beautiful. Okay, you've got it going all the way around. I look at this and I'm like, where do I start? Do you just start sticking them in to go around? Or
and this is so simple. This wreath, I don't even know if they would really call it the grapevine wreath. Okay. Kind of a twiggy wreath, but I guess it's kind of got the grapevine idea. Sure. And what I did was I took just a forsythia bush. Okay. Of course at Michael's, all our spring bushes, took the forsythia bush, one bush, just took the clippers and clipped it off, and I just put it in there with the hot glue and kind of made it go the same way that these twigs in here go. And there's just a little filler. I think there's a little ivy in here, and this is just some of our little spring bushes just to add in there just for a filler. This would be lovely hanging on the front of a house.
Sure, sure. Now a quick question is, if you're going to do something this size, how many of these do you need? I mean, I know it varies by size, but if you're going to go for like, this is what, an 18-20-inch wreath, how many of those would you have?
This is probably a 24-inch wreath.
24-inch. See?
That's one thing about the forsythia bush. If you've ever seen a forsythia bush grow in your yard, they're big.
They are.
So when you get the forsythia bush at Michael's, you're going to get quite a large bush. Okay. And you could probably do this maybe 1.5 of the little spring bushes. Oh,
that's not bad at all.
No,
then 1.5. Okay, and I'm going to sneaky on over here real quick because there's another one that really caught my eye because this is just absolutely adorable. Now, because it's so simple, yet at the same time, I wouldn't know where to start. So,
and actually, this is our heart-shaped grapevine wreath.
So start with heart shape. Okay.
This is just some odds and ends.
Really?
These were just some pieces that were left over from some other spring bushes that the floral designer. We do have a floral designer at Michael's, and she had some odds and ends left, and so I just kind of glued them onto the bottom of the heart shape. And there was a little butterfly that was in that bush. Just glued it on there and it's good to go.
Don't throw it away, it sounds like,
don't throw any kind of, and even like your greens, after we cut this apart, if we don't use these green leaves, save these leaves because you can always tuck those in as a filler if it looks like you need something else in there.
Superb. All right, well, you've got us started. I thank you so much for joining us this morning, and we want to make this a regular feature here, so if you've got ideas of things that you would like to know about, how to get started, how to make crafts, just send along the ideas, and then we're going to do our best to try to pass along that information. So I hope you're up for the challenge.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah, no worries. All right.
You know me, Vicky. I love to do this kind of stuff.
And she's good at it, too. All right, thank you so much. All right, so now everybody's got to go out there and try to make those wreaths. I guess I no longer have an excuse to have that Christmas wreath on the door anymore. So that'll be coming down soon. And again, we're going to be finding out just how close spring is coming to us. Going to be checking out weather with Wesley Williams next.